Welcome to Social Media Etiquette for Authors. So we've gone over the various forms of social media, and now we're going to talk about how to act on them as an author for the best results. Etiquette rule number 1. Do not ever, for any reason, under any circumstance, send an automatic direct message when someone follows you. Every single person on the planet is not okay with this. Automatic DMs trying to sell me their book result in an instant spam report and ban from me. So I don't even know how this got started, but there are websites and services out there that allow you to sign up so that anytime anyone follows you on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, they automatically send a message to that person saying, "Hi, thanks for following me. Here's a link to buy my book." And it's incredibly rude and it's incredibly pushy and scammy, and nobody likes this. So do not sign up for this feature, and do not be enticed to sign up for this feature by someone trying to sell you a service telling you it will get you more book sales, because it absolutely will not. Etiquette rule number 2. Social media is not your never-ending advertisement feed. As authors, we have promotional links to share with the world. Our books go on sale, our books release into the world, our books need more reviews, etc. But at the very most, I'll allow one promo post per day. Anything more is excessive, and it gets you either unfollowed, muted, or reported for spam. No one follows an author online because they want to be asked to buy the same book 50 times a day. They follow an author because they like the author, and that means they already know about your books. So please be a decent person and keep the promotions to a minimum. What to post instead? So instead of constant links asking people to buy your book, you should share inspiration from your books, or excerpts or recipes that inspired something within the pages, rejected cover options, life updates, and other content that's engaging or adds value. I found that my readers really love whenever I post behind the scenes information about how I write or how I outline, or just share some edits or just the progress on my books. Like, for example, this is a picture of the new notebook that I use where I was plotting my publication schedule for this year. People really like that. It got 56 likes, and it's just kind of little behind the scenes stuff as to who you are as an author, and that's what your readers want to see. They don't want to see buy my book over and over and over again, because they already know that you have books. They want to see about you and your life. So when is it acceptable to promote on social media? When you have a new book releasing. Yes, absolutely. Post it, tweet it, share it everywhere whenever you have a new book to release and a new link to share. When it's release day for your book, also you want to let us know, because your fans are following you because they like you and they want to know when your book is out. Also, when your book goes on sale, definitely post whenever your book is on sale, because all of your new readers and old readers that haven't read that book yet will want to buy it. But if it's perpetually on sale, if it's a perma-free, or it's several years old, in which case your normal readers that follow you already own it, so they don't really need to know. But you can still post once or twice, just not too much. Or if it's your book's cover reveal day, everyone loves a cover reveal, so definitely post about it and make it kind of a big deal on your social media, because covers are the first thing that readers see whenever you have a new book out, and it's the first thing that will stick in their mind and tell them, oh, hey, one of my favorite authors has a new book, I want to make sure to buy it. Also, when it's acceptable to promote on social media. When you have book signings coming up, definitely let us know. Any kind of events or anything in the real world, definitely post about that. If you have a new Pinterest inspiration board or cute Instagram photo from a blogger, or a picture of your book next to a puppy, etc., post it. It's unique and it's fun, and it's not the same old junk. You can definitely post about your books with these cute types of photos, and they're not the same as just posting a buy my book link. Another option is when someone super famous in the writing world leaves you a great review. Show us, let me be jealous of you and your 5-star review from a New York Times bestselling author. Or also just any good review. You're welcome to post that, and it's fun, it's new, engaging content, and readers like to see that. What's not okay to do on social media? That cute quote image of your book with the best line you've written posted 10 times a day, every day? No, do not do that. But cute quote images are totally fine, and I love them, and I tell everybody to use them. Just don't post them repeatedly or all the time. Don't post just an Amazon link to your book with some line about how we should totally buy it. Give us a reason to buy it, and also don't post that Amazon link too many times. And don't post the same cover image every single day, all day, repeatedly asking me to buy your book. Again, that's kind of the theme of this whole thing, is don't promote too much to your readers, because they do not want to see the same thing over and over and over again. Etiquette rule number 3. This is more of a suggestion to keep the peace than a hard rule that you have to follow, but we suggest that you keep religion and politics off your feed. Unless you are a religious or political writer and that is your brand, consider avoiding these topics completely. Regardless of if you're voting for person A or person B, no one really cares. Because you'll either A, be voting for the same person that your followers are, in which case, who cares? You're already similar. Or B, you'll be voting for the candidate that your follower really hates, and then you're going to make them dislike you. And if people dislike you, they won't read your books, they won't connect with you, and you'll lose out on potential readers and sales because of that. So this is a real thing. I've read some pretty idiotic political commentary and have been so turned off that I've had to unfollow several people in my life. So hot button topics are best kept off your author page. You're a professional in this arena, so leave the political rants to your personal feed. Etiquette rule number 4. Always be nice. Honestly, this is the golden rule here, but it needs to be expanded for online use. Words don't translate well in written form when you can't tell if someone is joking or being a jerk. I happen to be insanely sarcastic, and while I think the deadpan delivery of my sarcasm in real life usually hits home and people find it funny, except for my kid who doesn't find anything I do funny, my sarcastic humor doesn't always work online. So when in doubt, always be just super, super nice. Go heavy on the smiley faces, maybe not too heavy, but you know what I mean. Smiley face, nice, friendly language, because that will win you lots of followers and lots of fans over time. And try not to post anything that could be considered rude. If someone tweets you happy book release day, and you simply reply thanks with no capitals, no exclamation mark, no fun emoji, or dancing gif, it could come off as rude. That's just one example, and I'm sure you've seen many more online. If you're being sarcastic, use an emoji or find a way to make it obvious that you're just being silly. Otherwise, you could alienate people who think you're just rude. It's always helpful to be overly nice in your comments and tweets, that way no one gets the wrong impression. Just as with keeping the political and religious commentary elsewhere, it's important to remember that real people are on the other side of the screen, and because we don't know what's going on in their lives, it's important to be mindful, sensitive, and bring forth our best selves. Yes, we're writers, but we're also salespeople, and no one wants to buy something from a grumpy Gus. Etiquette rule number 5. Only follow people because you want to. There's an ugly trend going around, and I blame all of those outside websites that promise to build followers and make you Twitter famous. And that trend is this. Follow hundreds of writers online, and then in 48 hours, if they haven't followed you back, unfollow them and follow them again. Like, seriously, people, why is this a thing? Do people think we don't notice? Because I definitely notice when someone follows me, unfollows me, and follows me back. It's very sneaky and unsavory, and it's not going to gain you followers in the long run. It's just going to make you look bad. So don't do this. Etiquette rule number 6. Fill out your bio. Let people know who you are. Sure, it's funny to put "I live in La La Land" on your Twitter bio, but if that's all it says, I don't know anything about you. Are you a reader, a writer, a blogger? Did you just add me by mistake because you think I'm that other Amy Sparling who's big into yoga and fitness? I check out everyone's bio before I follow them, and it's helpful, especially if you're a writer, to let us know that you're a writer. The same goes for your website. If you have one, put it in your bio. I visit everyone's website when I first follow them, and I've actually purchased books from people because of this. So just make sure that your online persona and bios aren't some empty, vast default land of I have no idea who you are. Make it very clear that you're a writer in your biographies. The best way to use social media is to just be a normal person. Make friends and chat about common interests in the writing world. Post engaging, thoughtful content, and be someone that's fun to follow. When you post online like you're a real person, new followers and book sales will naturally flow to you after a while. It won't necessarily be quick, but it will be a quality experience instead of a spammy one. And nobody likes a spammy author, especially not readers, because they're really keen on that and they will pick up on it, and you will not sell a single book by being spammy. So just be yourself. While we're on social media to make connections with other writerly people, just like you are. What better way to connect with someone than to communicate with the real them via fun tweets and artistic book photos on #Bookstagram. No one wants to follow robot accounts that only update with pre-written promotional tweets. No one needs more negativity or drama in their lives. But they will want to follow you, the real you. So get out there and have fun.